Donald Trump has been trying to get a strategic reserve set up with the government. He's making massive changes in the government. I've been so excited about this. It's an understatement. I voted for Trump because I knew that he'd keep good on his campaign promises. And to be honest with you, I'm blown away with the speed at which you're doing this. When it comes to money, I believe honestly Trump's going to try and dismantle the IRS and abolish income tax. I know that sounds crazy, and that's not clickbait because it's not in the title. I believe that's actually what's going to happen. But we still have to prepare like it's not going to happen. I think a lot of people live in fantasy worlds. Now, what he is doing, I'm about to get into this story, but I want to explain some things extremely clear. But the story is Trump is launching a strategic token reserve, but he's not doing it through the government right now. He's doing it through his own private company. And I hate advertisements. Type 1 if you hate advertisements that pop up and just start talking to you on Google. He's doing it through his company right now, and I believe what's going to happen because the grinding gears are slow in the government, he's going to be doing it through the government. So before I get into this story, I want to make a couple of things very, very clear. First off, there have been people that are out there talking, flapping their gums about the ninja, that he's wrong about XRP not going till $1,000 this year. I completely stand by that. I am accepting any and all interview challenges, but they must be live because I think a lot of YouTubers are spineless and they cut things out. So I will thrill you. I do not believe XRP is going to $1,000 this year. Do I believe there will be a day in my lifetime when XRP is $10,000? Yes. Get that clear. There's a lot of things coming to that XRPL network, but I want you to live in reality, and I want you to make a lot of money. The reality is those crypto picks I gave everyone for free, if you got in at the right time, you're up. If you're not buying right now while they're down, I don't know what to tell you. If you blew all your money based on a crypto pick that I invested it in, and I make sure that I'm one of the largest holders on earth, no joke, still, I keep that position. I'm not selling into strength. I took some profits, exactly what I told you guys to take profits. If you listened, you're all doing extremely well. That is reality. Right now, some people are up 7, 8, 900%, even with this dip. That's reality. Not XRP is going to $1,000. Okay. So I'll take on anybody that wants to interview me live. You got to be live though. Now, we're going to talk about this crypto thing, but I also want you prepared for what's coming next. I am about to, in about a month, release a very, very inexpensive course. It'll be like $35, $39. It's called the Crypto Preppers Course, because I believe that there is a day where we will not be able to buy or sell unless we have a mark on our body called the mark of the beast. Type yes or no if you believe that there is a day coming where governments around the world are going to get so totalitarian, for lack of better terms. They're going to want to control us, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell. I am going to hide this behind a paywall, a network that I believe millions of people are going to join, and all in cost, everything, including your investment, will be $100. I believe I'm going to show you how to uphold a network to actually touch a blockchain. I know it sounds crazy, but so I'm putting down below 2 links to exchanges, and everybody needs multiple exchanges because of the coming crypto picks that I have. You need multiple exchanges. You don't want to get caught with your timing. So I'm giving you plenty of time. And one of the exchanges lists this coin. And I want you to know I negotiated the highest rate available for you, which is 20%. I don't know why they do this. I wish it was half and half for an affiliate link where you'll get 20% of your trading fees back in your account forever. I wish they did 25 and 25%, but I get the maximum amount where I get 30%, you get 20%. I wish it was more. I apologize. But I like it when you win and I win. That's how we become wealthy. All right? Type 1 if you agree with that. We become wealthy, not being greedy, not being stingy. And I've dealt with a lot of greed in my life, with business partners, with friends, with family. I've dealt with greed even on this channel. That's not how you win, okay? And we don't need a bunch of people believing XRP is going to $1,000 this year, when in all reality, the market cap would sustain a solid 12 to 18, maybe a blow off top at $30, maybe, right? I want you to look at these other projects where I'm showing you, just like XRP and Ripple, real companies building real products. And then I want you to learn how to stake them and all that stuff, which I teach in the DeFi course. If you want the first picks, the DeFi course, that's going to be open, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. We're going to reopen it to the public. And I'm about to release on my newsletter and then on X what my students have already purchased over the last weekend, and we were letting the price come down. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, thank you so much, Caleb, for the super chat. Trump's crypto company launches strategic token reserve. Why is this important? Well, because he can do a lot through a private company, and his team, his company can do a lot that the government can't right now. World Liberty Financial, the new crypto platform in which President Donald Trump holds a financial stake, announced that it was unveiling a strategic token reserve designed to bolster Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies that are at the forefront of reshaping global finance. WLF said in a statement posted on X Tuesday that its new token reserve would enable it to mitigate market volatility, empower the company to invest in innovative projects in decentralized finance, and develop a well-capitalized reserve. Listen, the reason why I came out with that DeFi course, and this isn't a commercial right now for it because it's closed, is because you need to get to these tokens that they're buying before they buy them. This is a big deal. Banks and financial institutions around the world have been developing cryptocurrency projects since 2017, 2018, when that big boom came out from the use of smart contracts on Ethereum. They have since built these companies based around this, done tons of beta testing, and then they're moving them to outside chains, whether it be Solana, whether it be Base or Arbitrum on Ethereum, to speed it up and get lower transaction fees. But it's very, very important that people realize that companies like Trump's World Liberty Finance is actually doing this right now. When Trump announced the crypto token that he has, which I think is completely useless and it's a waste of money, right? Has no utility at all. What did the company do with the proceeds? They took it and bought Ethereum. They bought Solana and other coins. See, those have utility. Please understand what's going on here. Don't buy useless crap. Dave Portnoy is making the news because he invested probably 1% of his net worth into XRP. Who gives a rip? That guy didn't even identify it, and he admits, I always miss these run-ups. He doesn't understand blockchain. He's throwing money out, getting all these likes, and guess what? In views, he sold you a worthless token that also, like the Trump coin, is falling in value. Now, in all reality, everything's falling right now because there's market fear. This is when you should be investing. The fear index right now is at 37. It was at 35 the other day, almost near historic lows. We're now digging ourselves up. You're going to see this happen. The sad thing is most people don't buy crypto when everything's down. They buy it when it's up. Why the heck did you buy it in the first place? Yes, if you know people like this, say, I do. Say, if you know people like this and you're just sort of your mind's blown, this news story is huge. This exchange is going to get big. It's making the news headlines because Trump is a stakeholder in this. But when they start building up these reserves, they're buying real things. They're not out buying the Trump coin. Okay? This is reality. People, like I've said it so many times before, I'm done buying XRP personally because I have so much. I'm good with that. And to be honest with you, going from $2.50 or $3 to $12 or $18 doesn't get me super excited when I know there's all these pretty liquid low market caps of real companies, just like what Ripple did with XRP, that are going to be blowing up. Then you take the profits from those, and you take the profits and you put them into XRP, you put them into XLM. That, to me, 100% of my money is going into crypto this year. On top of, I'm still looking at real estate deals and things like that, but I want to build up big amounts of cash for real estate, big amounts of cash for gold and silver, right? These are cycles that are still working their way downward while crypto is working upward. That's where you should be focusing right now. Also, I need to make an announcement. Anyone that has the trade calls, those are not where we give our coin picks. We give our coin picks on the DeFi course, okay? Because we have to be very careful who we let have those, how many people get them, And then we've got to make sure people know and understand how to use those coins, because I'm only going to show you things with utility. All right. Now, it says here, WLF did not respond to a request for comment. The White House and the Trump organization also did not respond to requests for comments. The announcement comes at a time when Trump and his family businesses are increasingly turning to making money from the world of crypto. It says, in addition to WLF, the Trump family's holdings include a majority stake in Trump Media and Technology Group, a social media streaming company that on January 29th announced it was pivoting into financial services tied to crypto. Look, if you are afraid to buy crypto, you need to get unafraid. And the only way you can get unafraid is go study and learn about this, okay? You could buy a course, you can go and watch free YouTubes, you can read books. You need to go learn this, because the truth is the whole world is switching over to this system. And right now, you can buy tokens before banks do that allow you to loan money out on the blockchain, that allow you to stake and earn an incredible interest rate, because it hasn't been found out. Most people don't understand this. You know, the whole term, it sounds too good to be true. Let me ask you this. Type yes or no. Do you agree that it sounds too good to be true when I say you could stake something, a coin, on a network? You can learn how to do it pretty easy, and it gets you 30% back. That sounds too good to be true, right? Just do me a favor, yes or no? That's too good to be true. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Yes, that sounds too good to be true. But the reality is, and if you go back to look at Ethereum, because right now you can stake Ethereum and get, like, I don't know, depending on if you do it yourself, which I think everyone should learn. You don't want to do it on a network like Coinbase or something like that, because they take most of your money. But you can make 4 or 5% right now staking Ethereum. Well, when Ethereum first started, that was very high interest rates. And what happens, it's always high until more people dive in. Think about staking like a bond, a treasury bond. When nobody's around to buy bonds, well, what does the government do? They have to offer higher rates of return, right? But as more people pile in and buy US treasuries and bonds, the rate goes down because there's tons of buyers. So if there's tons of buyers wanting to buy government debt, the government's like, I ain't gonna pay you that much in interest, we'll lower it. Right? And then what happens is, as buyers dwindle down, the government still needs to loan money. What happens to rates? They go up. It's the same thing with staking. And so there's an opportunity right here that sounds too good to be true, but it actually is reality. And you need to wake up now. This is, dude, guys, am I getting through to you? Type 100 if I'm getting through to you. Like, I really want people to go, whoa, there are times when things sound too good to be true. Like, when the internet first came out and people were saying, oh my gosh, the internet's going to be huge. It's going to involve our everyday lives are going to be impacted by the internet. And there are companies being built on the internet, based on the internet. Remember .com stocks that blew up in value? Do you know how many people said, it's too good to be true, that's a scam. And now look, every single one of us, I bet, wishes, I wish that I would have dove in. I started my stock career, and I was young. I was like my early 20s. At the very peak of the .com bubble, and I saw the burst. My dad made great money in mutual funds based on stocks in the .com era back in like 1996. Made great money. I wish I would have done that. Well, now I get to make up for all of the unknowns that I went through. And it's important that people understand where we're at right now. You can get these incredible returns because of people don't know. Now, you have to stake safely, and that's what I teach people, how to use a device attached to like Trezor, attached to MetaMask. If you don't have your Trezors now, go buy one. I'll put a link down. It's an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything, but it doesn't cost you anything to use the affiliate link, but it does bring you exactly to the right site so you don't get scammed, okay? And I do suggest buying the Safe 5. That it is the most expensive, but it does the most. It has the highest security standards. I love the Model T as well, but the Safe 5, as they came out and rolled out their new their security protocols and what it does, I just went and ordered 2. And I've got, no joke, 9 of them. Because I've got stuff spread out everywhere. And it's important you learn this now, because this is the greatest opportunity of your life. So I'm going to repeat it one more time. I'm coming out with a course in a month that is going to rock the crypto industry, because world governments are scared of one protocol. It's going to be like a $35 or $39 course. And 100% of the proceeds are going to be for building this out. It is on one of those exchanges down below in the links. Get those exchanges set up. The crypto.com, if you use that link, you're going to get 20% back on all of your trading fees forever. That is the maximum they would let me do. So truth be told, it was a split. Either I got 50% or I got 40, all these different numbers. I did the maximum, which is you get 20, I get 30. That's how it works. I wish it was half and half. That's how I want to run my businesses, because I want you to be blessed as I'm being blessed. Because if we're getting blessed together, then everything's going to be incredible. And I want to keep your standards or your thoughts clear. You need to be buying on weakness in projects you understand what they're about, okay? That's going to make you wealthy, okay? When you're buying with conviction based on knowledge and understanding, two different things. You know, there are a lot of people that don't have knowledge. They can spit out facts. Oh, look, the earth is this big compared to the sun. Yeah, copy, but how does it, and it rotates, but how does it rotate? That's the understanding. Okay? Pulled that one out of my butt. If you agree, just go ahead and type butt with two T's. It's not spelled with one T, my wife always says. All right, so I think that's it. This is the greatest opportunity of our lives. We've got about 6 months based on a Bitcoin halving cycle, and I don't want you also holding the bag. So if you want to know exactly what I'm doing, tomorrow, the next day when the DeFi course opens up to the public, that's where you're going to find it out. You're going to figure out how to buy stuff before they go to big exchanges. I'm already talking with teams that are noticing what's happening in the crypto space based off of this YouTube channel. And it's opening up opportunities for me to get inside knowledge of these companies that I never would have had before. And I'm going to be able to pass that on to my students. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.